Now, breaking news from NBC4.
That breaking news, we are getting our first look at what led to a deadly shooting involving a Blendon Township police officer and a pregnant woman. We do want to thank you for tuning in at midday. I'm Jennifer Bullock. Now, we are going to walk you through this video, but also recognize not everyone wants to see this. So we do want to warn you, some of these images will be disturbing. Now is the time to either mute the television or leave the room. Today's body camera release comes 8 days after Takaya Young was shot in the Kroger parking lot on Sunbury Road. It was August 4th. Blendon Township's police chief John Belford says the 21-year-old was one of several people stealing alcohol. When police were alerted, officers say Young was in her vehicle and was asked several times to get out. Police then say Young put the car in gear and drove toward an officer. Chief Belford says Young was given aid on the scene, but later died from her injuries. Once again, we are going to show you that body camera video from the police officers from that evening. We are bringing you team coverage of the release. NBC4's Caleb Michael standing by with reaction from Young's family. But we begin with Jamie Ostroff here to walk us through the newly released video. Again, warning you ahead of time that what we are about to show you is disturbing in case you would like to step away. Jamie?
Yeah, Jen, thank you. So what we are about to see is body-worn camera footage from each of the two officers who were involved in this incident last Thursday. Each video is just over a minute long as the confrontation with Takaya Young plays out in just a matter of seconds. The first officer to interact with Takaya Young approaches her car under the suspicion that she stole liquor from Kroger.
Hey, stop. Hey, out of the car. Out of the car.
By the time the second officer gets to the car and walks in front of it, the first officer had asked Young to get out 5 times. He keeps asking. Young argues. As the officer continues asking Young to get out of the car, she begins to drive. The officer in front of the car fires 1 shot through the windshield. We have paused the video to not show that deadly shot. When we pick up the video a moment later, you hear the commands continue. The car rolls through the parking lot, stopping under the awning by the store. The video ends with officers busting the driver's side window to get Young out of the car. Now, while Young argues with one of the officers, she denies stealing anything from Kroger, and she can be heard saying, "Are you going to shoot me?" Also, you may have noticed Blendon Township Police did not identify either of the officers and even blurred their faces there in the video. Chief John Belford alluded to Marsy's Law, claiming the two officers are crime victims and believes their identities are protected by state law. Jen.
All right, Jamie, thank you. Right now, NBC4's Caleb Michael is live outside the Blendon Township Police Department, which is where Takaya Young's family viewed the video for the first time earlier this morning. Caleb, you spoke with the family's attorney. What can you tell us?
Well, Jen, we were here when Takaya Young's family arrived to go inside the Blendon Township Police Department and view that body cam video. They were inside for less than 10 minutes. When they came back outside, it was silent. They were visibly upset, crying. They gave each other hugs, they got in their cars, and then they drove away. Now, shortly after that is when the Blendon Township Police Department publicly released that video with a statement detailing the process they went through to get to this point and why it took them more than a week. Chief John Belford says this situation is a tragedy and is asking for prayers to the family during this time. Shonda Brown, the attorney representing the family, says they were not ready to speak on camera, but she did tell us this.
Family is obviously distraught. They've just seen the video of their daughter, of their granddaughter, of their mother for her young children, what we believe get killed by the police department. And I think the video is going to speak for itself. And I think you guys are going to be able to see it. And we appreciate the concern that the community has for the family. And it's just going to be, I think, a devastating video for people to see.
Jen, we also learned that the officer who did not fire their weapon is back on active duty, but that officer who did fire their weapon is still on leave pending a review. Local for you in Blendon Township, I'm Caleb Michael, NBC4.
Caleb, thank you. Now, along with the video, Blendon Township Police Chief John Belford released a written statement. He addresses why it took 8 days for the public to be able to see what happened. Belford's statement says in part, quote, "We did not provide a precise estimate of a particular release date to anyone, as we were unsure of how long it would take to make the countless redactions and undergo the required legal review." He goes on to say a lawsuit is very likely to be filed about this incident. There may be other legal proceedings as well. That's why we are very limited in what we can say. We are being as transparent and forthcoming as we can, given these significant legal constraints. As a result, we don't anticipate making any further statements until official actions are taken. Right now, the Fraternal Order of Police is holding a press conference on the release of that video. We have a crew there and we'll bring you their reaction coming up. And of course, our team is continuing to go through the video and we'll bring you any updates throughout the newscast as well as online at NBC4i.com.